the Playmaker, Mitch Johnson.
Greatness.
Ken Bolin, you know a thing about this guy.
I know a little bit about Mitch Johnson. Oh, and there's my buddy Timothy Dennison with, what's that dog's name again?
Biddy Evil.
How you doing there, Mr. Brady?
Oh, come
lovely
on.
Night, lovely night.
Come on.
Why? He shook hands with a legend. You ain't shook hands with me all night.
You should have charged him for that.
I named him. It's over.
Mitch Johnson is bitten off more than he can chew, but he is still wearing his undefeated.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You're
really? Again?
You're making predictions.
No.
Mr. Dennis.
You want somebody to make a prediction? Here, let the president make his predictions, and he can watch his boy go down to a legend.
All right, there's your prediction.
Here we go again.
Got a feeling Mr. Dennison may see it another way. How you doing there, buddy? That's a good-looking dog. Welcome back, Mr. Dennison.
I appreciate it. Had to take him back, get him a little food and water. Mr.
He looks hungry.
Mike here made him sick.
Here, you're going to slip on the paper there, buddy. You see this? See this note management sent out to us?
Don't talk bad about Ponzi.
I think you're a little late getting me that note. Yeah, well. Idiot. I didn't know that dog could moonwalk.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty talented dog. You should have saw how the numbers went up when you and I joined each other on the broadcast.
I have no doubt.
About 400%. You went away and we lost 25 viewers immediately. I did everything I could, but they know what team's the best.
You can't carry the show all by yourself.
Well,
you need some help.
My shoulders are only so big.
Understood. Between Mike and Aslam, I mean, you can't get one good announcer. They just learned to put sentences together last week.
They said Matt Daddy Mike wanted to be an announcer in the worst way, and that's exactly how he did it.
I don't think there's any room for improvement for him either.
Tommy Dreamer.
Hey, Mitch Johnson's going to get his in this one. That's all I'm saying.
Tommy Dreamer and I have a little bit of history together, too, so I'll have plenty to say about him during this match.
I understand.
Sure you will.
Well, he's no doubt a hardcore legend, and he's another guy I have all the respect for the world. But there's no doubt in my mind that Mitch Johnson is the man for the job.
Oh, without a doubt.
He's going to put a hardcore legend down tonight.
I know a lot of people that got their money stacked on Tommy Dreamer, but Mitch Johnson, number one, he knows me real well. We've lined and dined a few times. I know what this man's capabilities are. I know his background. And I know my homework on Mitch Johnson. I don't know if Tommy Dreamer has done the work and research that you and I have done.
Well, if he hasn't, he's in for a surprise.
Oh, I can't wait. He might be rolling in here from New York City or wherever the hell he's from. Why are they chanting Tommy Dreamer's name? He knows who he is.
Yeah.
Idiot fans.
It's because they forget.
Well,
they have to remind themselves.
Remind them. He has been around a while. ECW legend, big star in the WWE, big star in TNA. Was an agent for Ohio Valley Wrestling when I was over there, and I had to deal with this guy. Oh my Lord! For the better part of about 2 or 3 years, I guess.
He's got the history and the experience. No
and
question.
He had the nerve. He once put his arm around me and told me that I was one of the greatest announcers he had ever heard. Oh, I'm a big fan of Kenny Bolin. If it's up to me, I'll have you broadcasting right up there beside JR. We'll put Jerry Lawler out of a job. Well, did that ever happen? He was blowing smoke up my butt's what he was doing. Because he wanted me to stay at OVW because he wanted me to do all that great commentary that I did over there for so many years. And he was in it for the greed. He did not want to lose me to those other guys up north. I probably would have stayed anyway, Dennison. You know I got more daggum money than I can count.
I know you do.
Loud. And if I need money, I know where you're at. So I'm not worried about that.
I just wonder how much Tommy Dreamer remembers. I mean, he's been around since the Dead Sea was only 6.
And it wasn't that sick either. And then it died. You do realize, I love his suit you're wearing tonight. Do you realize If you gained a little weight, I might have a Bowling Services shirt over there in yellow and black that would fit you just perfectly.
I'd be honored to wear it.
It's a little big on you right now. You're going to have to beef it up a little bit at the buffets like I used to do.
Well,
maybe I'll special order one for you.
Okay.
Is that your favorite color? 'Cause you look good in yellow, son. I'll tell you that.
I look good in everything, Kenny,
well,
but thank you for noticing.
I can't argue that. But tonight I'm seeing you in yellow.
Yes.
It's almost a shame to call that yellow. It's so beautiful. There they go. I know what it is. They think he's so old and senile, he don't even know who he is.
Yeah.
Mitch Johnson ain't old, he's young.
Somebody's got to remind him. Mitch knows who he is.
Absolutely he does. Now, I hope Dreamer wrestles fair because I've seen him in the past. And if you want to talk about a guy that'll break a rule or two, Tommy Dreamer's the guy. And Mitch Johnson, he's got an athletic amateur background that rivals nobody. I mean, I tell you, he can wrestle by the rules and regulations, and he can put a sandwich on your back and starve you to death is what he can do.
Absolutely. Did you see that cheap shot from Dreamer?
Oh, we'll see more. Look now, already with a fist. And I think Dusty Rhodes used to do that move. He ain't even got his own moves.
Well, they say imitation is the best form of flattery.
Well, unless you're Tommy Dreamer imitating Dusty Rhodes. Come on, Mitch. You're better than that. I know you are. How you doing there?
Nice follow-away slam.
The dog won't even face Tommy Dreamer right now. He don't even want to look at him.
That's why he turned his ass to the ring.
You don't think he thinks Tommy Dreamer come over here and kiss it, do you?
I don't know. He's on a roll tonight.
Tommy Dreamer used to eat some strange stuff. I hope dog doo-doo ain't one of them. You've seen him do it.
I have seen him do it.
Well, he just took a Mountain Dew or something from somebody. And they're not a sponsor of me. Dr. Pepper is. How dare he get a competitor's drink?
Absolutely. He's not even loyal to his own brand.
And he's using it to gain an advantage, and now he's drinking after one of these redneck fans. He might want to go get one of them tests.
That'll require a trip to the emergency room by tomorrow.
What's he got that? Oh, jeez, oh, Pete.
Firmly in control of this one.
Tommy Dreamer is probably hepatitis C positive right now after drinking from that fan.
You know he is.
He's not in ECWU. See how stupid the fans are here?
This is not ECW.
They're so lucky
this
that me
is
and
D1W.
Yeah, thank you. Uh-oh. He didn't hear me, did he?
I think he did.
No,
He's
not
coming
the
right for
dog.
you.
Not the dog. Did he dare utter the name Bowling Services to me?
He did.
I better set this back here because this got more cash than Tommy Dreamer's ever seen. Shirts have been going well tonight.
That's why he's working and we're sitting here enjoying ourselves.
Sitting there having a good time.
Except for Mike, who's got to go to Arby's in the morning.
Well, you better be there at 6 a.m. They open early, you know. They got breakfast burritos now, I hear. Tried to convince me he owned Arby's. Ow! Oh! Now, come on! Somebody's got... What?
He just rung Mitch's bell literally, didn't he?
He rung his bell. It ain't even his bell. Why did you let him have that bell, you fool?
Clearly, the referee.
Now you've upset the dog.
We're going to have to get rid of her.
The dog has pulled the visor over his eyes. He don't want to see it.
He can't stand it.
I keep calling him the dog. What did you say his name was again?
His name is Biddy Evil.
Medieval?
Biddy.
Biddy Evil.
Biddy Evil.
Okay. Well, he looks upset.
He doesn't like Tommy Dreamer.
Well, who does? Tell you a friend of ours that don't like him. Remember what Jerry Lawler did to him?
I do.
Lawler messed him up bad, son. Birds of a feather flock together.
True enough.
Tommy motioning to the floor. Looks like he's going to try and suplex him out.
I didn't know Mac Daddy Mike was still alive over
I'm
there.
still over here, guys.
Mac Daddy Mike said, what the hell did I come down here from New York for to not be heard? Sitting alongside two legends. Did you really think we was going to let you talk?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. There we go. Mitch getting it going now.
You just sit here and earn your paycheck, Mike. We'll do the talking.
Wait a minute. They're paying Mike to be here?
Somebody did. I was against it, but they'd already sent him plane fare.
Well, you can fix that up for the next show.
Somebody's gonna be paying for that.
That's an executive decision that needs to be overlooked right there.
Exactly.
I was against bringing Tommy Dreamer in.
Well,
I mean, heck, you already had me and you here. We could have set up an autograph table, and the fans would have been just as happy.
they'd be lined up out the door like the Stones were in town.
If they had gotten word that you and I were here signing autographs.
Oh, come on with this. Look at Rick over here.
What did Rick do?
Rick's sitting in his chair at ringside.
He's in a beautiful blue suit.
You didn't see him choking
he says
him.
that.
I know you saw it.
He says that as an honor and tribute back to when I used to wear the beautiful blue suits over at the Louisville Gardens for so many years.
Absolutely.
I am touched that he did that. Of course, I wore a pink shirt under mine because real men can wear pink.
True.
I bet you'd look good in pink under that yellow there. I bet that'd look good.
I've got a pink seersucker suit. I toyed with it, but I thought this was
For
more
tonight.
appropriate. For tonight.
I'm sure we'll be back again. You're the one calling all the shots over here. I know I'll be back.
Well, I'm going to run this camel jockey out of here once and for all.
I didn't want to say it, but being as you did.
Well, that's because you're a class act, Kenny.
But I don't like camels and I don't like jockeys. What's he ride? One hump or two?
Two humps.
I figured right between the two humps. I knew it.
They're training humps.
Yeah, well, camels ain't as tough as they think they are. I once watched a zebra beat the crap out of a camel. Wasn't pretty either.
It wouldn't take much. I mean, he's not even an adult, okay?
Oh, he sits out here with you out here, and he calls himself an attorney. Muscagni was out here not long ago. He calls himself an attorney. I told him the best thing he could do is watch you and Muscagni in front of the judge and take notes. That's what I told him he should do.
Absolutely, but I don't even allow him in the courtroom.
I would do some commentary on his match, but how many times can we say Tommy Dreamer's on his back?
Exactly.
Getting his ass handed to him by Mitch Johnson. All right, I just said it, so we've done all the commentary we need to do on
that.
That
sums it up.
They got cameras. They got a film of this. Camera ought to be on me and you right now. There ought to be some type of
you imagine the rating spike?
Pardon?
Can you imagine the rating spike we'd get?
Oh, my God.
They pan to us.
Tim Dennison and Kenny Boland's on camera. That's all that would have to get out on Facebook.
And then we get Mike in the picture and we drop 40 points.
Well, yeah. Well, there's the good, the bad, and the ugly, they say. Guess what you are, Mike? That's right. You're the ugly. You didn't have to guess. Mike's got a great career going on in New York, though. Well, wait a minute. The crowd getting behind Tommy here.
Right.
Well, it'll pass like it always does.
Look out. Look out. Two. Uh-oh, Mitch. Come on. I know you got more to bring, but there you go. There you go. Put the beat down back on him again. I want to plug my website and my shirts. Yep, just as I thought. Just a flash of hope out of Tommy Dreamer.
Yep.
But no, we've been teasing Mike all night long about his Arby's and that he don't own them. He's got to be there at 6 in the morning. Actually, he's got a pretty good career up there. He makes gorilla cookies. Uses his face as an imprint.
Gotcha.
They're good sellers, though.
I'm sure they are. With those teeth of his, he looks like he could eat corn on the cob, big picket fence.
Come on, Dennis.
The goatee
we just said he's got a face like a monkey. Now we're going to get on his teeth. Come on, man.
Well,
got him some slack.
Call him like I see him.
Have you seen that wife of his? I have.
I have.
Good-looking woman by his standards.
Gotcha.
She does date a guy that makes gorilla cookies with his face, though. Come on, Mac Daddy Mike, chime in there, son.
By our standards, I'm sure
fire away.
Dog's trying to get him a drink.
By our standards, I'm sure she's still on the minus scale.
Dennison's going to get his in the end. That's all that matters.
Nothing you and I would pay for more than once.
Exactly. Why would we pay for anything he gets for free?
Well, I think that's about well said right there. You ever heard of damaged goods? The minute Mike kissed her on the lips, you couldn't sell that stuff anymore. Tommy Dreamer. There we go. Nice power slam out of Tommy. Whoa, wait a minute. Two? Scared me there for a minute. I thought Mitch would let me down. Now, I don't mean to pile on Mike here while Tommy Dreamer's in the ring, but good Lord. Mitch has owned him this entire match until here recently.
That is so not true at all. But
You're calling me a liar?
Are you watching the same match we are?
You're not watching the same match.
You got a monitor over there. Is that monitor got trick photography on it? Because I know what I'm seeing live. Tommy Dreamer just now starting to get a bit of luck in this match on Johnson. Come on, Mitch.
Nice backbreaker.
A lucky neck breaker, I might add.
There's a 10-second delay on Mike's monitor.
Is that woman referee? I heard that woman's got a crush on Tommy Dreamer. I don't even know how fair this is.
Well, that's what I said earlier. The officiating leaves something to be desired.
Well, let's face it. Anybody that would hire a woman to do a man's job, you didn't hire her, did you?
I did not.
I didn't think so. Are you saying that guy that rode a camel into the arena today had something to do with that?
I'm pretty sure he did, and let me just go one step further.
I didn't call him a camel jockey. I just noted what was pulled up outside the arena here.
You did not. I did. But he's not even an adult camel jockey because he hasn't taken his turban off his ass and started wearing it on his head.
That's a shame. Oh, man. Dreamer in a bad way. Mitch might have him. Here we go. 2. Oh, you sure it wasn't 3? Dennison, what did you count?
I would have counted 3.
That looked a lot like 3 to me.
That was a definite 2 count.
Come on, you female. Good Lord, you just can't get a woman to do a man's job for nothing anymore.
You can't get a woman to do a woman's
job.
Oh,
they got one in the NFL now. Maybe you need to get involved and put a stop to that before real games start.
I think so.
I don't mind in preseason. Those don't matter anyway, but good Lord. This ain't no preseason match here.
Dreamer puts the foot up.
This is main event anywhere in the country.
Absolutely.
Rick Brady's starting to look a little nervous over there. Because this match should have been won on that 3 count. That's why he's nervous. How many times can you pin a guy? It's like a pitcher in baseball when he gets that 4th out. Comes back to bite him in the ass quite a bit.
Absolutely.
I watched Big Poppy get hot because he got a strike that shouldn't have been. Called a strike on a ball that was about 7 feet high. Ended up striking him out. It changed the game. Well, something like this can change the game.
Absolutely.
That match should have been over.
Clearly, she's still got her eye on Tommy Dreamer because she's letting this chair be used.
What the Sam hell officiating goes on over here?
Tommy's got his aim set on this.
He ain't ECW. He ain't been there 25 years.
Big drop kick to the chair.
Well, he's obviously trying to kill the man. What are our viewers saying? Are they sick of this? Do they want Dreamer kicked out of the building? That's assault anywhere in the country right there, what he just did.
I'm tempted to ban him from D1W in the future.
I wouldn't blame you one bit if you did. I'd stand right.
Dreamer DDT.
Oh, look out. That might have backfired on him. Dadgummit. We need to make this show R-rated so I can say what I really think.
Right into the crossface.
Absolutely. I'm having a terrible time sitting here, Kenny.
I'm
not using any profanity to describe the vanities that are going on here.
Well, if I didn't have that good Christian upbringing that I had, I'd probably drop
Dreamer rolls him over for the pin. Got a 1 count.
Me and my son.
Well, you know I'm always your friend in Christ.
Yes, you are. Well, let's see old Mr. Dreamer get out of this one. This is an amateur wrestling
going for the ropes, and he makes it. He's got a 5 count to let it go.
That's a good quality amateur wrestling move. I'm sure that Tommy Dreamer's never even seen before. I've seen what he resorts to.
Yeah.
Chairs, ball peen hammers, cat of 9 tails,
ring bells,
soda bottles, and then drinks after one of these pathetic fans. There's not a fan in here I would knuckle bust, more or less shake hands with. Tim, you and I are going to have to start dining more. It's amazing how much you and I see things eye to eye, you know?
I think you're absolutely right.
Probably be having dinner together more often. I know I eat free everywhere in town. I'm pretty sure you do. Tommy Dreamer.
Oh, there we go.
Tommy Dreamer with a DDT.
He's got him. He's got to pull him over.
One of the only moves.
For the pin. 1, 2. Oh, come on, Mr. Rick. Are you serious
Brady
right
wants
now?
to talk to her about this unfair refereeing thing going on.
This is complete
Just like
bull.
a woman to lay down on the job at the last minute.
Just wasn't on her back's what shocked me. That's how she got the job. I mean, allegedly. I don't know that for sure, but if I had to guess.
Oh.
Brady is an Olympic track star. He better Come on, Tommy. Focus on the ring. Worried about poor old Rick Brady out there. Not an athletic bone in his body. But he can run. I wanted to go help him, but I was pinned in.
Oh, he puts him in the crossface now.
I didn't know he knew the crossface. Don't tap. Don't,
what's up? What's with the Rick? What's he doing
Rick
here?
is seeing an injustice going on in the ring, and he's bringing it to that bimbo referee's attention. There shouldn't be a female referee in the ring.
Oh, come on.
Name me one good female referee.
Now.
You can't do it, can you? I didn't think so.
Of course not.
Oh, well, hold on. Hold on. What was that?
He just hit Rick Brady.
Good. Good for interfering.
He didn't interfere. He didn't do a thing. Uh-oh, look out. Come on. Break the eyes. There you go. There you go. You're an amateur champion, son. 1, 2, 3.
Yes! My boy Mitch Johnson wins again.
I told you.
He stole that victory.